Hey guys, today I'm coming to you from a place in my house that hasn't been shown on video more than a handful of times, my garage. Well, really my dad's garage. And what we're going to do today is something that I've been meaning to do for a really long time, and I figure I'm going to do it today since it's 30 degrees outside, it's raining, and I'm bored. I don't really have anything better to do. So for those who don't know, about two and a half years ago, my family and I took up mountain biking as a hobby. And we each have a mountain bike that is stored here in the garage. Well, we haven't gone mountain biking as a family much lately, but I do still go out on the bike fairly regularly, even though I technically do have my learner's permit now and can technically drive. I still, for most times, I still prefer to use the bike. Well, for Christmas this year, I got something that's going to go with said bike. These are Activ-Lites that go in your tire spokes. I bet you can't guess what we're going to do with these today. That's right, we're going to install them on my bike. Also, it's worth noting, these are green Activ-Lites, which is great because if you can't tell, my favorite color is green. So, the batteries are supposedly included. We are not going to be testing these on the actual bike, tonight because it's raining and it's really cold. But we are going to install them. But before we can do that, I really don't want to have to lean over and, the whole time be kneeling, because then that's just going to be asking for disaster when I try to stand back up. So what I have over here is a very, very helpful bike stand. And we're going to put the bike on this, which is actually the same way we did it when we changed the bike, or the shifter cable, which decided to explode. First, I have to move a couple of things out of the way so I can get my bike over there, like this trash can, and my brother's bike. Now, he actually already has his Activ-Lites installed. He got a set of blue ones, and I got a set of green ones. And he installed his like a month ago. I still haven't gotten around to installing mine. But as you've seen in the title of the video, that's what we're going to do today. So, I've gone and gotten the bike. We'll go ahead and, we'll put it on the stand. And I may want to put it the other thing. Raise this up a little bit. How do you do that? There we go. Jeez. There we go. No, wait, I want to do it this way. I could just edit this part out, but this is totally unscripted and unrehearsed. Okay, I'm going to even this out a little bit. There we go. Now we'll go ahead and lower it. That's probably about good. And I'll move the bike back right after, there goes my shoe. Right after I move some of this other crap out of the way. These cans of acetone from my dad's boat that actually still have acetone in them, so I better not break those. Okay, there we go. You can also see, yes, this is an OtterBox mount. My phone has an OtterBox on it, which has probably saved my phone a number of times because I have dropped it before. And the OtterBox is probably the only thing that's kept it intact for this long. But enough of that blathering. Let's go ahead and open the package here. They were not giving this away. I mean, it may be taped. Oh, there we go. I just didn't know the secret. There we go. And let's see what you get with these. Okay, it's actually fairly simple. We got some batteries. We've got some light strands. I don't know if we have a set for each tire. I hope we do. I don't know. No, I think it's only for the front tire. Or maybe it's only, yeah, I think it's only for the front tire. Oh well. Let's see where they bundled in the swear words, because they usually find that you need some of those. Let's see if these are them. So, yeah, there you go. Yep, this is where they bundle in the swear words right here. Although it looks like it should be, fairly easy. What else do we have in here? There's something else in here. Oh! We have an Amazon gift card for $100, and all you have to do is enter to win. It says flip to details. Enter to win a $100 gift card at Activ-Lites.com, or you can scan this QR code. I don't think I'll actually be doing that, and I still think there's something else in here. No, I think it may just... No, wait, there's something. Oh, it's the little stickers that you get. I think the box is empty now, unless this is also something, but I think this is just part of the box. Yeah, that's just, I'm pretty sure all in the world that is part of the box. Yeah. Alright, so that's what you get. You get your swear words, because they usually find you need some of those. You have your assembly itself. You have, I don't actually know what this is. Product testers wanted. I don't think I'm going to do that either. You have your Activ-Lites stickers. You have the Amazon, the aforementioned gift card thing. And a promo for the disco party lights. Well, let's take this stuff out of the packaging. Hang on. There's a much better way to do this. Where's that little tiny... You know what? Hang on. I'm having trouble getting that open. So you know what we're going to... Okay? My dad must have known I was going to come out here and do this, because he's hidden the little screwdriver that I was going to use to get this open. And he's locked the tool case over there, which is where I assume it is, but I have no idea where he's put the key. Right, I think I may have found a way to get it open. Again, this is also a part where they bundle in the swear words. There we go. Alright. We've got what I assume are mounting clips. We've got the thing itself, and batteries. Let's see what the first step is. There's only 4 steps. Yeah, we'll see about that. Unscrew cap of battery container and remove clip. Insert 3 batteries and return to container. Press button to test the 3 modes. So, which are on, flashing, and off. Let's see if I can open these batteries. This is short bus electrical going on here. There's short bus modifications. Although I shouldn't come down, I shouldn't come down that hard on the short bus. I never actually rode a short bus, but I know some people that did, and they actually really liked it. So I guess I shouldn't come down too bad on it. Let me see if I can remember how to do this. I don't remember which way you're supposed to put the batteries in with these. The last time I saw something, an assembly like this, it was in a flashlight, and that was a long time ago, folks. It's supposed to go this way. Maybe. There we go. Screw the battery cap back on. If I did it right, it'll light up when I press the button. If it didn't, then I probably put the batteries in backwards. I don't actually know how you're supposed to turn these on. I guess I should look at the instructions for that too. Okay, I'm not going to lie, I don't actually know how to turn this on. Oh, wait. Okay, that's the button, but I've put the batteries in incorrectly. Of course I did. Leave it to me to put batteries in wrong. And we just lost one. Fortunately, I saw where it went. I'm really hoping that this doesn't... I guess I'm not going to touch these prongs when I put the last battery in correctly. Because that would be a shocking experience for me. And I've been lit up a few times in my life. I haven't been lit up in a long time. But I have been lit up, and I really don't want to be right now. So... the other issue is trying to get this in place properly. Okay, it's supposed to go. That's your word for the day. Fair rule. Fair rule is being a pain. There we go. So there's the button in there. I'm supposing there was supposed to be a thing. We have flashing, we have on, we have off. All right. So next, loop one silicone ring over the battery container and position it on the side with the button. Okay, so I'm assuming that's what this is a silicone ring. So, yeah, that's what this is. So you thread this over here, and you loop one silicone ring over the battery container and position it on the side with the button. That would be this side. And... actually, hang on. I think you're actually supposed to, this is probably bigger than 1.5 inches. See if my dad is still hiding my tape measure somewhere, or if I'm going to have to go get my other one upstairs. Or better than that, well, even better than that, can I find the keys to the bench? Oh. Is this the charger for my lights? Yes, it is, and that is good because my headlight decided to fail me as I was driving home from a friend's house on my bike the other night. The headlight decided the battery in my headlight decided to burn out, or not burn out, but the battery did. Taillight still works just fine. We'll go ahead and we'll charge this, if I can find, there it is. I'm assuming that's what this was used for. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's charging. All right. Okay, so we have to how big is our hub? Okay, we should only need one. Take our battery canister, side with the button, that's this end, and I love it. It says an extra set of hands can help, and a smiley face. Okay. And yes, I'm doing it the completely wrong way because most men will tell you that men don't need directions. But this man does. So, so we're supposed to place the battery container mount against the center hub of the wheel. I don't know exactly which way we're supposed to press it. Okay, this way. This is going to take an extra set of hands. Actually, I think we may need 2 of these. Yeah. Well, no, maybe not. Hang on. I'm going to try, you know what, I actually should probably do it on the front tire. Would probably be a better idea. Or I don't have to worry about it getting snagged in the chain. We're going to do it in the front tire. That may be a little easier. I may have to buy another set of these Activ-Lites though, depending on how well these work. Okay. Hold it in place. Oh. Getting snagged on the wheel spokes, because of course we are. Alright, and then they were not giving this away. Good Lord. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get this or not. I mean, it's going to go, but can you help me for a second? Especially, I'm in the middle of something. Okay, well, don't worry about it. I think I got it. No, wait. Sorry. I can come back in a minute. I'm trying. I think I've almost got it. Nope. All right, this is going to be a pain. This is where the swear words are going to come. So I will freely admit that I do curse when I get angry. And this thing is definitely making me angry. See if I can. Chafing in between my finger, which is also a recipe for cutting yourself. Of course, I busted up that finger enough times. Wow. Okay, finally got it. Jeez. That was a little involved. Okay, I think I got that sucker in place now. Hoping it won't come flying off at warp speed. Anyway. Alright, what do we have to do next? Locate the spoke closest to the air valve. Wrap the wire several times around the spoke out towards the rim. Leave the airbag free. Snugly wrap every second spoke once. Okay. So first I have to take this little tie off of here, since we don't really need the tie. So we'll take that tie off of there. And now I gotta unwind this thing. From the sound of things outside, I think my dad may be home. Certainly sounds like his truck is outside. Okay. Closest to the air valve, that would be this spoke. Wrap it several times. Trying to be pretty careful with this too, because these wires are pretty thin and I don't really want to break one. I hope this is going to be enough strand. It may not be. Uh-oh. Now we're caught on the air valve. Stop. Now the end of this is caught. These people need to die. Okay. This is as it happens, folks. I am not editing this. Unless I have to. You know, unless I say enough swear words that, you know. Although I don't think I've let any loose yet, so that's probably already a good sign. Alright, everybody. I think that's probably enough wraps. So now what we do is we wrap every second spoke. Okay. So this one. I'm going to be running over this wire every time I do this now. Hold on. Technical difficulties, please stand by. There we go. I don't want to run over the lights. That would not be good. Okay, we're going to wrap it one more time around that because it says snugly wrap it. Hopefully not make this a tangled mess. Okay. Now this one, hang on, this is going to take a minute. Meanwhile, my mother is inside making chili. I should have done a ploy off of UXW Bill and made a video of my mother cooking chili. I have actually done a couple of videos about cooking around my house from, you know, several years ago. They were long before I was involved with YouTube. I don't know if I care to embarrass myself publicly by putting them up. I doubt very much that my mother wants to be in a video, although she did say she was okay with the one about the plants. And that was probably nothing short of a miracle, honestly. If you can't tell, just by the way I'm speaking, I have, I have watched UXW Bill's videos since I was very young, particularly the ones about box fans, because if you know one thing about me, you know that ceiling fans are more up my alley, but I can't pass up a good old box fan, and I know that UXW Bill is much the same, or, you know, not in the ceiling fan part, but in not being able to pass up a good old box fan. Actually, I think we're going to do that. I have a few of my own that, actually I think most of my box fans have been made into videos. I do have a brown desk fan that I was given while I was at the farm a long time ago, and it's still sitting at that cousin's house, or my Nana's cousin's house. It's still over there. I still haven't gone and gotten it. I saw it when I was up there at Thanksgiving, but I didn't actually take it back to the house with me, or back to the farmhouse. I guess whenever I go up there next, I'll have to go get it, because they said I could have it a long time ago, because they're not going to use it. They also have a blue one that they would like to keep, and but it's the brown ones of those 16-inch desk fans that are more childhood to me, because we actually had a brown 12-inch desk fan at the farm when I was a kid. It was not unlike my bedside Galaxy fan, but except my Galaxy fan's blue. And I think I told this story in the video about that Galaxy, that the fan we had at the farm I found in the back room, which is now the mud room. This was long before we remodeled the house. I had to have been 5 years old at the time, so this was every bit of 10 years ago. And the only problem it had, one of the plastic blades, the blades had become so brittle that one of them had actually broken off, and it was stuck in the cage. And in my 5-year-old wisdom, I said, well, let's duct tape that back together. I did. Actually, I think I used masking tape, because I think that looked a little neater. A couple days later, my cousin and I were running the fan in the living room, or not in the living room, in the kitchen. For some reason, we had the front grill off of it with the broken blade. I don't know why we thought that was a good idea. And it proved to be a bad idea when said broken blade flew off at warp speed and beamed my poor cousin upside the head. I remember that because I think that's the only time I've ever actually seen my cousin cry. I don't remember any other time. So, and I haven't seen that fan since then, so I'm assuming that Nana did something with it. Although, my cousin doesn't really remember this. Of course, then again, he doesn't have the steel cage in his head that I do, but, But anyway, back to the story of the brown fan at the farm. One of Nana's cousins, actually the one where the barn is that I found the Emerson Northwind spinner in several years ago, just never posted it until that Thanksgiving. Because I had just been over there that Thanksgiving and had realized, hey, this is where this came from. And I asked him if he still had my brown desk fan that he said he would give me. And he said, yeah, it's still back there. I should have taken it right there and then, and I didn't. But he'll save it. I told him that if I wasn't back for it that trip, that I would be back for it eventually. Yeah, and like I said, there's also a blue one of the same thing that they wanted to keep. And so they're keeping the blue one. Not that that really matters, I have a blue one as it stands, but it would be nice to have a brown one again. Be even nicer if I had a 12-inch brown one, because the one that we had when I was a kid that broke was 12-inch. But you can't have everything, so, I have no idea why I'm getting into all this. For a video about bike tire lights, you almost certainly don't care about it. That's another thing. There are a couple of things that UXW Bill and I have in common. We can't pass up a good box fan. We're both incredibly dangerous when we're bored, and we're all too easily encouraged. And we both are very, very long-winded. And we're both very, very proud of it. So, I should have named myself UXW Bill 2. Of course, then that would probably get him irritated. So then again, maybe I shouldn't do that. I've actually had several ideas over the years that have actually, come and, been inspired by videos that he's done. If you've ever seen the Dell Dimension 4600 video, the movie that he made. Well, I highly suggest you go watch that because it's hilarious. Especially the first 5 or so minutes of it when he makes the mock horror movie. But my brother and I, during quarantine and all this stuff, we're in the house, we're bored out of our minds, and we thought, you know what? I had just been watching that video, and I said, I wonder if I could do that. And what we did, we took a box, and we did do copies of the same scenes that Bill had done, but we added on to it. We made our own scenes. We had some kids in the neighborhood help out with it. It was really fun. And then my phone decided to goof up, and we lost all the takes for it. I still have the box, and I've been meaning to reshoot said video and just haven't had the time because we've gone back face-to-face school for, since August, and that's, I don't know if we're going to have enough light wire to go all the way around. I mean, I don't really think it would matter. It'd actually be kind of fun. It would be kind of cool looking to have one dark spot. I think I've gone every other smoke. I'm not going to check that because then I'm sure I'll find somewhere I didn't, and then I'll have to do it all over again, and that would make me irritated. So I'm not even going to look. Oh, buddy. Make no mistake. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't think we're going to have enough wire. Well, we might. But we'll just be pulling it off by the seat of my pants. And there goes the instruction manual. Or the hair of my chinny chin chin, such as it may be. Yeah, I don't think, no, we're not going to have enough. Oh well, we'll have one little dark spot. That means I've done this somewhat incorrectly, but that's another thing I have in common with you, XW Bill. We'd never be caught dead doing anything the easy way. We try to do things the easy way, we just don't ever know the easy way, and we always end up accidentally doing things the hard way. Make no mistake, but I'm going to tie this up right here, since I definitely don't have enough to make it to the next spoke over. Or you know what I'm saying. So go ahead and tie it up, and then I'm going to wrap whatever, and I'm going to just wrap this little excess bit of cord around this spoke, just to keep that from going anywhere. I've got a bad spot in this wheel bearing too, which is not exactly good. Alright, let's turn the lights on. I definitely don't want flashing. Let's see how that looks. I'd say so far it looks pretty cool. But what we really need to do is I plug in this light here that's, because I believe that fixture has something of a bad ballast in it, so it's going to flicker a lot. But it'll suffice for this little demonstration. We're going to turn off the main lights. Oh yeah, that's going to be really cool. We'll go ahead and unplug that. And we'll turn these off before I drain the battery completely. And the bike has been high long enough, it's time to get it down. One day I'll figure out this bike stand. There we go. lost something. Go ahead, we'll go put this bicycle back some semblance of where it goes. If I don't fall and kill myself on literally everything that's in this room, including the garden, which would not usually be in here, but as you've seen in a previous video, we do have an Arctic blast coming through, and I really don't want our garden to die, and neither does my mother, who the garden actually takes its credit to. I think maybe after dinner we'll try this out, but for now, we're going to finish up cleaning up and that sort of thing.